Hey guys, let me ask you something. Why did the T-Rex go extinct? Was it because it wasn't fierce enough? No, it's because the ecosystem doesn't care how big your teeth are. They care about who can adapt. And guess what? Americans' cheap ban on China is going to become the T-Rex of tech history. And let's break it down. First, it's not about centralized system magic that commonly portrayed. It's cold, hard market force. China's now the largest consumer market in the world. We're talking 1.4 billion tech-hungry beasts. Our market's gravitational pull can divert the entire semiconductor supply chain like a black hole. And there's more. China isn't just big, it's weird too. Imagine a lab where the tech gets stress tested like nowhere else. 1.4 billion people creating extreme demand scenarios. Think Alibaba scaling to 100,000 servers in 3 days during COVID. Apps like TikTok processing 5,000 billion video views on a daily basis, forcing the chips to evolve specifically for hyper-efficient AI. What the US fails to understand is that the true momentum stems from the complex density of demand scenarios. The needs of 1.4 billion people are not just additive. They spawn extreme scenarios unseen in Western markets. While US firms chase universal chip performance, Chinese companies are leapfrogging with mature node chips plus algorithm optimization tailored to hyper-specific needs. China's model is a three-dimensional innovation network fueled by market-driven scenarios, open-source ecosystems, and agile supply chain. Here is the US's fatal flaw. The politicians think in a 4-year cycle. Tech thinks in decades. Every ban just gives China's chip makers a protected sandbox to experiment. And knowing that, it wouldn't come as a surprise. Every US tech ban in history accidentally creates a mutate superpower. Let's rewind. In 1990, the US declared encryption a weapon, so Europe built elliptic curve cryptography, the foundation for your iPhone security today. In the 1980s, Washington launched the chip war to Japan, and Japan pivoted to control 60% of chip materials. An invisible kingdom where ASML's EUV machines bows to Tokyo ceramics. And most recently in 2019 Huawei's ban, Huawei ended up building fully de-Americanized 5G supply chains in 5 years. Now, let's end with a 10,000 words of a question. Why does China's robot dog cost 1/7 of Boston Dynamics? They're not buying better chips. They're redefining the rules with RISC-V and open-sourced architecture. It's not just competition. It's the end of techno-feudalism. When your rival stops playing Beat My Castle and burn the feudal system itself, your wars becomes irrelevant. Will the US tech war fail? Absolutely. In 1776, Adam Smith warned that no regulation can defeat the gravitational pull of self-interest. The America's fatal era is thinking that tech supremacy flows from the labs. It doesn't. It flows from the raw gravitational pull of 1.4 billion people solving real problems. The sanctions won't stop China's tech rise. They'll just prove something the empires always forgot. Tech weaponized is tech revolutionized. If you like this kind of sharp opinion, please follow me, like, and share.